Hey, Jess.
Dr. Livingood. Guess what day it is?
Hey, Jess, guess what day it is?
Hey, what? What day is it?
Field Trip Friday! I can't yell that loud.
Why are you being so quiet?
Wow, I don't want to interrupt. Happy shoppers.
I like it. I like it.
Are you in the candy aisle?
Why, yes. Thank you for asking. Thank you for noticing where I am.
What are you doing in the candy aisle?
Just saying good morning.
Halloween candy's already out.
Can you believe that? It's still August, right? Is it still August?
Guys, we're already starting to celebrate National Diabetes Day?
It's August 28th.
It's over a month away.
September and October still have to happen.
Aisles of it. Don't do it, Sally. Don't you put that bowl on your desk and munch on it every single day for a month straight. Don't do it.
Don't.
Spare yourself.
Spare.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
It's
Gonna be a good day today. It's the Livingood Daily Show. You're at the store with us. It must be Field Trip Friday.
Because we're out.
We got a show for you today. Field Trip Friday. Diane, I hope you said it like that when you posted
Can
it.
you even hear us?
Can you hear me? Oh, here, let me put the link up. For those that are brand new and need some place to start, there you go. There's a free book for you.
Sure dropped that right away.
Well, I just want to make sure they have it. Okay, so we're in the candy aisle. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about today, but it was just a great place to be like, oh my gosh, they're going to give us healthy candy. No, we're not, Barry. No, we're not.
They're going to give us healthy candy. Come on.
Something. There's got to be something in this aisle we could eat.
Oh, sure.
Moon cheese.
Unicorn magic.
What? Let's just take toxins and add toxins to it. Mix it up into toxins.
Sugar.
We're not talking about that. What we are talking about today is water.
Turn this way so they can see the water.
Oh, yeah, we faced the wrong way.
On purpose.
Oh, there it is.
He wanted to trick you.
Not candy. Water. Is your water making you toxic? We about to find out.
We are about to
We
find
are
out.
shopping for water. We need your help, you early birds. Cindy, you got to help us. Vicky from Arizona, you got to help us. In a second here, we're going to pick out, you guys are going to help us, pick out some water bottles, bottled water from the store. This one's going to buy it. We're going to take it outside and test it.
Yeah,
Yep,
he brought
it's
me
going
along
down.
to pay.
Yeah, yep. I hope you got your credit card. I don't have anything.
I'll take care of you.
So, water. Is your water toxic? We're going to talk all about it. I'm going to show you.
too, Tara.
Oh, hey, Tara. What's up? Zuli Pops. What? Oh, that must be some kind of healthy thing.
What's a Zuli?
I don't know. Good morning from New Jersey, Barbara. So, I'm going to give you a really cool, no matter where you're at, if you're in New Jersey, if you're in Arizona, a way that you can look at your tap water and know exactly what's in it, and if it's harmful for you, and if it's like way over the regulations. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. We're going to test water, literally going to be taking this outside and like doing a science experiment in the trunk of our car.
I can't stop looking at some of this stuff like it's crazy.
Yep.
They have sour raisin packs. Like a raisin's not sugary enough, but now they've added sour
to it, and then just Sun-Maid mixing it up. We're not shopping for raisins and candy.
Oh, okay. It's just like right there.
You can't keep your eyes off it. See, they're sucking you in. Marketing.
They marketed me.
So we're going to show you, is your water bad? Some solutions, what you can do. We're going to be testing some of your favorite bottled waters, kind of breaking those down, seeing what the scoop is, giving you some solutions. What can you put into your water? How do you make sense of it? But let's go shopping, shall we?
We shall.
Minnesota, Illinois, Oregon. Yes, I'm going to be showing you every single state from where you guys are from, how to check the tap water and what's actually in it. It's pretty shocking, but let's go shopping first, all right?
All right.
Can I give that to you?
I'm going to take you guys, and we are going to go this way.
What are we buying? I think.
Someone says...
What'd they say? Nestle? Someone said Nestle.
Oh, they already answered you?
We got it. Okay. We're going to get some Nestle. The whole package of it. It better be good, whoever told me to buy that. Okay.
They're just still saying where they're from.
Oh, thanks. All right. We got to buy so we can go do the experiment.
Do this one.
That one?
Yeah.
Deer Park?
Yep,
Yeah?
Deer Park.
Deer Park? Should we test Deer Park? Okay.
Someone says...
I should have got a cart. Deer Park, okay.
Someone says core. Never heard of it.
Core, they don't have it. Oh, they do have it. Perfectly balanced, pH purified water.
Perfect.
Let's test it. All right, hydrate to the. How about Avion?
Whatever that means. I thought you said Evian.
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 It's Evian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Evian?
yeah.
What are they saying?
They're saying Zephyr's Hills. They're saying Ice Mountain. I don't see Ice Mountain
I
anywhere.
don't see Ice Mountain.
This is what we got. I have some Fiji.
Zephyr's might be out because there's like a whole
Yeah,
empty
maybe
section.
maybe that's the best one, or maybe it had a sale.
Fiji?
Okay, I see.
Oh,
do you have your
Dasani.
flashlight on? Your flashlight's on.
No, it's not a flashlight. It's the.
Oh, it's the camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can see it better.
Okay.
Dasani?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is this? Coca-Cola or Pepsi? One of the two makes this.
Someone wants Fiji.
Fiji?
They're saying Fuji, but I'm assuming that means Fiji. I'm
Fiji
assuming
water?
auto spell check. There goes one.
Fiji?
Okay.
Yes.
Someone's saying Life.
Life water.
Poland Spring. Here's what your options are. I'm not giving you better.
Life water.
There's a Life.
Test it.
It's a pretty bottle at least. I'd buy it just for the bottle.
Ha.
Smart.
You get sucked in by
Here's a
that.
Smart. I
Smart
do.
water. One of these?
Yeah, It's very smart. It should be.
Did we get them all?
Did we get it? Did we get Fiji?
We got Fiji.
I think we got one of each.
Here, show 'em my basket.
Are you gonna be able to carry that? I think I'm gonna have to help you. Oh my gosh, guys.
Workout. Store. Get my workout in.
You guys.
Some squats.
She's
Always looking for a workout. Is that it? Look at those water we're buying for you. All right, let's just call it.
okay. Call it.
We got it?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take them out. We're going to test. See what we got. I'm going to break down some of the contaminants for you. And I hope we can still drink some of these. That one is leaking. That's weird. We did not do
The
that.
black essential. Do we care about the difference of two essentials? There's
Essentials? Black essential versus the...
this one versus the core. Because it's a pH.
Coming at you. This one too?
Yeah.
This is a high pH
That's what
water.
I'm asking. If there's a difference or
that
if we
one.
can do one or the other.
So it looks like we have two high pH ones. We're going to see if it's real. We're going to test them.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay?
I got this. I'm going to give you
I got
this back. Okay.
Wait, I'm working out.
Can you just set that at the counter when you go out and I'll go get it? Right behind you.
Oh, where am I
Are you,
carrying this
you're
up?
going to take them. I'm going to go check out.
Are you? Am I taking these?
Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
We're shopping. We're about to go outside with all of it.
We're having an argument right now.
She's got a
Could
pie.
you take the...
I'm gonna go teach them about like contaminants of water and show them that cool site I found.
All right, do it. And
Do you
I'm
want me
going
to
to go
take
buy.
any of this?
I think I can get it. I'm good.
Oh, she's feeling strong today.
All right. I'll see
Okay.
you in a minute.
See you in a minute. Thanks, Jess. You got it. See you straining.
He was pretending it was heavy. It's not really heavy.
What? Yeah, right. That's like 30 pounds of water.
Go teach them something.
All right, let's go. Let's go learn. So, I'm heading outside.
All right.
She's buying the water. We're gonna go test this stuff. So what the deal is we're going to show you in a second a site that you can look up your zip code, not only your state, not only your city, but your exact zip code. And it's gonna kick out for you what contaminants are in the water. So the environmental working group has compiled all of the water reports, like your city. Most cities have a water report that you can actually look at to know what's in the water. So what happens is there's so many pesticides, there's so many drugs, there's a lot of chemicals used with just manufacturing. They all end up in your water. And a lot of them aren't, like you can, just because it says safe for your tap water, does not mean that it's healthy. You're about to find this out. So I'm gonna sneak out here and I'll get it pulled up and we'll go to the site on my computer. And then we'll test the stuff outside because we didn't want to be disrespectful to our friends at Target testing water in the middle of their aisles. But we are gonna purchase a lot of water from them. And then we'll show you which bottled water tests out the best. And we're gonna show you which one is possibly the best as far as purification. And what can you do, even if you don't have the best quality of water, how can you improve your situation and just do better? That's what it's about, 1% improvement. So, all right, we're out. Jessica's buying the goods. You are on Field Trip Friday with the Livingoods. You're getting the less beautiful look of the Livingood at the moment. All right. What's up, everybody? Good morning, Monica. Hey, good morning, Nia. Regina. Thank you. Good morning, Beth. Welcome in. So we're breaking down water today. Yeah, Karen, living in an area where there's a lot of contaminants. Let's go check it out. So let me pull this up for you. I'm going to be in the sun. I think I'm going to be sweating by the end of this experiment. All right, let's do this. So I pulled up from the Environmental Working Group this website, and I'm going to show you this one. So let me get it pulled up here in a second, and I'll actually show you. I'll punch in my zip code, and then you can teach you guys how to actually do this. And you can do this sometime, now, or you can do it later today. But I thought it was a pretty cool site because it's actually going to show us from our zip code what contaminants are in the water. And then Jessica's bringing out a bunch of bottled waters that you guys just picked out, and we're going to do this. Carrie, you've been waiting for a field trip about water. Here we are. Okay. Let's check this out. I'll make sure there's not much of a glare for you all. And yeah, here it is. Okay, check this out. All right, so you can see my reflection, obviously. There we go. So this is the Environmental Working Group. And if you go to ewg.org, environmentalworkinggroup.org, and then just /tap water. Okay, so if you just search Environmental Working Group tap water, you're going to be able to punch in all the data for 2019. And so we live in 27513. Okay, boom. Here it is. So it's going to feature that area. And so this is utility, Cary, city, Apex, which is actually not true, but 145,000 people are served, right? And so you can look this up. And so you can just switch your zip code, enter any one that you want. 27560 is where the office is located, our clinic. So boom, look at all those areas. So look how many people are served this water. Raleigh, Durham, Cary, Apex, Holly Springs, Fuquay. So we're in North Carolina, right? So you can just click on one of these. All right, so let's click on the one that's at my house. And then bam, look what this gives you. So it literally gives you the contaminants detected in the water, like instantly. 10 of them exceed the Environmental Working Group's health guidelines. Now, they set their own, right? They're not policed by anybody, but they've been a pretty trustworthy source over the years. And legal dose does not necessarily equal safe. Legal limits for contaminant tap water have not been updated in almost 20 years, okay? And the best way to ensure tap water is to at least, filter some of these out. There's 18 total contaminants in my water. You can check yours, but then if you scroll down, look at this. We got bromates, right? Anything with bro, right? Bros aren't good for your health. Yeah, bro. But these are, some of these end up being linked to different types of blood cancers. And you can literally see potential effect right there. Cancer. Potential effect, cancer. 239 times the guideline of what it should be, 21 times the amount what it should be, and it shows the parts per million, the legal limits. But just because it's a legal limit doesn't make it safe, right? Chloroform. Look at that, 45 times higher. Some of these are just, I'm a biochem minor, and it's like I could do all the work into it, but if I dug into some of the chemicals, some of these I don't even know what they are, but I know they should not be in my water. Most of them linked to cancers. Look at that. 277 times the limit of this chemical. Known effect cancer. So you can look yours up. So go to ewg.org / so they're going to try to sell you some stuff too. So I'm not endorsing any of that. Okay. And then you can go to tap water and actually check it. So point being is you got to do some level of filtration in order to see this. Okay. Woo! You're back. So we got to do
this really handsome doctor on my Facebook. I got notified that he was live, so I wanted to check.
You turned on your notifications? Mm-hmm. Where's the live video? Well, Sally, there's a little notification button at the top of the page, and if you turn on notifications and you just hit the like, hit the follow, you get notified like you did. Was it good?
Oh, he's just so cute.
So we got to purify water, okay? So you got to do some level of it. Don't stress over it. Just start. Just a pitcher, a fridge filter, Reverse osmosis is fine. You're going to strip the minerals out if you do that. I'll show you a solution for that in a little bit. It does get contaminants out. We use surface area filtration, and I just want you to have some level of filtration. Seeing that site, you can't drink the tap water, even if your city says it's safe. They're not testing for all those chemicals, and it hasn't been updated for what they test for in 20 years. So, Environmental Working Group, EWG, tap water. Just Google that. What's the website again? Sally. Google EWG, right? Sally is not someone on here that I'm yelling at. She's just this person in my imagination that just, she doesn't know how to work Google.
Hey, Dr. Livingood.
Yeah. Turn it up.
It goes loud as it goes.
Oh, you're going to the chorus? Because if we play longer than 15 seconds, you're going to get the video banned. Lonely mother. Remember this one? Go to the good stuff. Oh, that was it. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Nikki.
Please stick to the rivers and the lakes. Were you trying to think of songs that were about water?
Maybe.
So creative.
The only one I could think of.
Let's test some water.
Let's do this.
Don't go chasing. Here, you take this.
I will.
Let me get the goods out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hi.
Let's do this. So we got the website, Environmental Working Group. Just make sure they don't have any crazy questions. We get it going.
There must be something in the water. And there must be something that you...
DJ
Hey.
Jess in the house.
All right. They're just waiting for you.
Guys, look. There's a bulletproof coffee in my trunk. Mind if I do?
I should go get mine. I'll just drink yours.
You always carry a bulletproof coffee in your trunk? Yeah, why? Of course. Always got to be stocked up. Look at all this water we got.
All right, let's do this. Oh, you don't? Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. We're going to do little samples.
Little samples.
Deer Park.
Let's do this.
Okay. I got it. You just make sure they have an okay experience and can see.
Well, right now they can see the water in the cart, so I'll focus.
Okay. I'll turn this down.
Oh, now they're giving me DJ suggestions. Okay.
Oh, water.
I don't-
Your favorite water song?
I don't have any more hands
What is your favorite water song?
to Google a song.
Yeah, that's true. You don't.
What if you have a well, they're asking.
You can get that thing tested. You can do water testing, but you still want to just do some level of filtration, I believe. Okay? Look at this little science experiment out of the trunk. There must be something.
A lot of people are saying they have chicken poop in their water.
Chicken poop?
Yep. I don't know if we have a...
Chicken poop detector? It's true, though. If you're in rural areas like Midwest, Iowa, that was a big problem for sure. All right. We got enough.
Like a bridge over troubled water. I could just sing for you guys since I can't one-hand Google.
Nestle,
Are Brita filters good?
Dasanye. I mean, just start with something. There's definitely levels up from that.
Oh, Gladell's live by a power plant. Should we just tell them to move to North
The
Carolina?
heavy metals thallium ends up in the water. Thallium creates a lot of health issues, and it's a hard one to detect because it gets into your cells. And so we got a lot of problems with this in the Charlotte area, actually. There's the energy companies down there are kind of trying to keep it hush-hush, but it's a known issue. So thallium, yeah, it's a heavy metal that you have to do like urine testing. It's very complicated to test for. But this is just the point of it here today is that I just want to make sure you're doing some level of filtration. Start with the Brita, start with the fridge filter, start with your countertop reverse osmosis, start with the what's that one? Is that like a Berkeley? Start with the
They're all asking like, yeah, is Brita's good? Or Brita's good?
yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's going to get at least fluoride and some of the fluoride. It's going to get the chlorine out for sure, which is a huge factor linked to cancers and problems long term. So there's three aspects of water. So the one we just covered is look up your tap water. If you don't believe me that it's super toxic, find out how bad it is and start filtration. So filtration is number one, right? Number two is water has energy, right? So what would you rather drink out of? Would you rather drink out of a pond or would you rather drink out of a river? Like you know the difference. Like the pond has got scum on it. It's not moving. It's stagnant. It's got microbes growing in it. That's how your water is, okay? And then what about the river? would be flowing. So you want water that moves and it puts the life back into the water. You can simply swirl yours real hard and get life back into it, or you can gravitate towards spring waters if you're using bottled. The third aspect of it is pH. And if your water is super acidic, that's gonna make you more acidic, okay? So we're gonna start testing some waters and see what goes down. Oh. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, wow. Oh, Deer Park, holy cow. All right, check this out.
Holy cow, he says.
All right, so this is just a little water tester. You don't need to get one of these. Not worried about that, okay? You need to get yourself healthy. You need to go for a walk or something. You probably do that more than you need to get a pH tester. But what this does is a very simple thing that I bought for you guys so I could test this stuff. And I'm just putting a few drops in the water, and it's going to tell me the pH. Now, pH is basically the acidity scale of 4, real orange, super acidic. Okay, your stomach's like that. So you need some of that in your body, but mostly we need to be way more alkaline, which is going to be bright purple, okay? And that's a 10. Your body lives just over 7. So like green is probably pretty solid. You could use some blue when you're run down, when you're sick, when you have an infection, you have something going on, and to dump some of that in. But to constantly dump it in, you might completely counteract what your stomach is doing, right? Because you still have some areas of your body that need some of that acid. So we don't want to get all of it out, but we want to make sure we're on the alkaline side. Cancer lives down here. Inflammation lives down here, okay? This is where health thrives, right in here. So we want to test these waters to see how far off are we, and basically we're just holding the tester up to know where we at. So Nestle Pure Life out of the gate. So Nestle's gotten some good scorings as far as being one of the most clean waters from a contaminant side of things. Isn't that crazy? Nestle, of all companies that I normally wouldn't trust, has actually scored pretty well. So if I'm grabbing a bottle of water, it's funny that this one's first. This is higher on the list from the contaminant standpoint. And then as far as pH, we're about middle of the road. It's probably a 6.5, maybe a 7, so it's a touch, you know, right in the middle there, but not bad. Nestle Pure Life. Next, Dasanye. Now they add in the minerals, which I like, because water without minerals is like the pond. Water with minerals is like the river, because it's going to make the water move into your cells. But look at the acidity of this thing. Yellow. Super yellow. So that's a 5 on the pH scale. So that is out. I like the minerals. I don't trust, because I think this one is bottled by Coke. I don't trust that. And the problem with this is it's super pH. The pH is super low as well. Now, next up, someone wanted to do Core. So Core is marketed as a pH water, and it definitely is. And so we're going to be up at like the, maybe like a 7.5 or an 8. They say on there that it's supposed to get you to, maybe they don't, but it does have the minerals in it. It is purified by reverse osmosis, it says on the container. So I like that. They say it's approximately 7.4. I think I would agree with that. 7.4. It tested out, accurate. So it's not deceiving marketing. Not bad, not bad. Next, Evian, pretty solid, beats the pH water, right? It says 7.2, but I think they actually undershot just a touch. I'd probably call that 7.5. It's a touch darker than the Core water. This is going to be more of a spring water, which I like because it has those natural electrolytes, which it says right on it. The minerals are already in it, so not a bad choice. Smart Water. Whoa, I think this is a Coca-Cola product. So again, way low. We're going to be getting down into the 5.0, which is crazy because I used to drink a lot of this till I started to understand, but they put like a word that looks like glacier on it. You know what I mean? So it makes you feel like glacier, and then it's smart. And you're like, well, I want to be smart and I want to drink a glacier. So bottoms up, right? And that's how we make our decision. So it does have some electrolytes in it, but they're just using like calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, which aren't terrible, but kind of, they're simulating the minerals there a little bit. All right, Life Water is next, which you think would be pretty solid, but it actually scores pretty low. It's more of like a 6.0, kind of green. It's approaching 7, but not the most alkaline. And we're not looking like for super high alkaline, but it's going the right way. Check out Fiji. Wowzer. Looks like the water from Fiji. Bright blue. Test out. It's probably close to 8.0. Solid, very solid. And I like it because it's spring water. I like spring water because it's moving. It didn't come out of a tap and then they purified it, right? Next, Essential, 9.5 it's touted as, and it did live up to the hype. Yeah, that is purple as purple gets. So the most purple one is buying pH water, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's mega healthy for you. It does say purified. They use ionization sometimes. Sometimes that'll take a lot of the nutrients out of the water, so kind of gotta be careful with it. But this would be fine if you were like run down, sick, juicing, cleansing. That's when I use high pH water. For those of you out there that are like, I drink high pH all the time. Well, you're dumping high pH water into your stomach, and your stomach is a pH of like 2.5, 3, 3.5. So if you constantly make it lower or a higher pH, you can be damaging your stomach lining over time. So it's not that you can't drink that, but I just went non-stop drink 9.5 pH water. I would rather have what my body has in it, which is more like 7 or 7.5, like right in that range. And then finally,
I love that they call it overachieving water.
Overachieving
They
water.
did overachieve.
Yeah, they overachieved. Look at the old little deer park here. Not too bad. Now I don't have the data on how clean this is, but I mean honestly, for what you have access to, I really like just like a simple Nestle Pure Life because I know the contamination is solid for it. And then Deer Park is scoring. I mean, you're gonna pay a quarter of the price for the Deer Park compared to the Fiji or the Essentia, and your pH level beats Fiji and is not too far off from Essentia, so you're saving so much more. So I don't have any affiliation with any of these waters, but when you come at like the expense standpoint, there's not that big of a difference here. That, you know, the pH is on point there. So just testing one of them, I like it. I like spring water. If I have to pick when I'm on the go, I'm gonna pick spring because it's more naturally flowing. Now, how do you take a good water like this, or a bad water you potentially have, and then how can you make it better? How can you improve it? Like, what if your pH is low of your tap water? What if you are drinking smart water? What if you are, you want to make any of these better and get more minerals in a real form, or greens powder or something like, or the pH higher? That's when we use helpers. So my problem several years ago is that I wasn't absorbing the water, and the water that I was taking in was just going right through me.
Hey, Dr. Livingood.
Yeah.
There must be something in the water.
Just saying.
So I just add greens to my water, and then boom, when we're thinking about the coloring that we just did, here now we have instant green color, and we instantly have our pH up, bam, just like that. That's all it takes. And then what it's did is give me the vehicles to drive the water into my cells. If you're missing a lot of electrolytes, then we put electrolytes in.
There must be something in the water.
Sorry. Keep
There
going.
must be
Oh,
something in,
sorry.
there must be something in the water.
Okay, keep going.
So then we put the electrolytes in, and this has vitamin C already in it, so that boosts. So these are just simple minerals. So that's Energize. I use that every day in the afternoon. I'm energizing the cells. I'm energizing my water by putting minerals in, and then I'm using greens powder to drive the water into my cells. So both of those are on our store, Dr. Livingood store. But that's what I've just, as a solution on the go, even if I'm drinking bottled water, I can pour my electrolytes in, I can pour my minerals in, I can improve the quality of the water, and then I can swirl it to give some energy to it. So even if I'm not nailing trying to get a purified source, if it's lacking on the pH, if it's lacking on the minerals, I can take care of that. So if I can get it purified somewhat, which all these bottled waters would be, then that's better. Now we use glass, right? Because, go ahead and hit it, Jessica.
There must be something in the water.
All these plastic bottles have little plastic particles that float around, and they're microparticles that add up over time. So we can avoid plastic. We're going to want to. I don't think Jessica and I are going to be able to avoid plastic for the next few days because we got a lot of water to drink. But that's why we use glass. Let's switch it around so they can see your face.
Let's see your face. Oh, there you go. Oh.
Got it? I have questions.
Well, a lot of people were asking, well, like what you're using and
What do you mean?
and what you were using to test, which you already addressed. It doesn't really matter. Like that's not the point. The point is your water clean?
So this, go ahead, sir.
No.
Berkey is just fine. Distilled I use when you're cleansing or when you're like doing some kind of detox, but not all the time. Zephyr Hills they were out of, so we couldn't test
Yeah, so they were
that.
asking a lot of those. Like, what about Sam's water? What about Walmart water? We just grabbed what they had today at the store.
So I would say if you're wondering about your water, I would want a spring-based water. So Zephyr Hills might be better. And that's what tested out. I mean, consistently across the board, the spring waters tested higher pH-wise. And then as long as they have some level of filtration.
Something in the water.
There must be something about your daughter. Steel water bottles. We have stainless steel. No problems with that.
Yeah.
Michelle, well water. I would still use filtration on that thing because you don't know what's running off into the well, if there's stuff getting into it. So from a well water perspective, I would still be using filtration. I'd be running it through some kind of Brita, some kind of fridge filter, Berkey, whatever you want to use. We have a whole house filtration system that we use, so it's like the shower, everything is filtered.
You can drink out of our toilet if you want.
Please.
If you want.
I feel like one of the monsters maybe have tried that.
I sure hope not.
I don't know. Seems like they maybe got into that at one point.
Wouldn't that be true if it's the whole water filtration?
You could drink out of the toilet. Maybe a few microbes.
Pretty sure a lot of people just thought I was disgusting. But
how about
Must be something in the water.
RO? I like it
RO.
RO takes a lot of chemicals out, but it takes all the minerals out. So if you're gonna use RO, I have an RO system. Someone just asked, what do I do? Just do this, okay? Put in your minerals. It's energized. I do that once a day. Add some greens. It's gonna change the pH instantly. So I just use those instead, and so it doesn't matter which water I'm around, I can instantly change it, okay? Yeah, no toilet water. No, we don't drink toilet water. Ew, they said.
that was pretty gross. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so
Didn't
here,
mean to ruin.
I can give you another review here. So how much water do you want to drink each day, Jessica?
Half of your body weight in ounces, Dr. Livingood.
Half of your body weight
Half
of your body weight in ounces. So Nestle actually did pretty good. Dasani, not so good. Core, it's fine, but you don't want to be dumping in too high, but it just gets expensive when there's other ones that are actually decent. Evian, it's not too bad. Smart Water, no go. Life Water, not too bad. Fiji scored really well. Essential, obviously it is a pH water. You just want to drink it all the time. Deer Park, look at that. Scoring solid. Okay, so half of your body weight in ounces of water on a daily basis. Boom.
Boom.
There must be something in the water. And there must be something that
Our whole house system is called Vitasalis, and you can use the code Dr. Livingood if you they give you free filters for that. So, yeah.
We get nothing, you get it all.
Yes, but just I'm like, hey, there's probably people that are going to ask. So, yeah, the powders. Oh, that's on store.drlivingood.com. So, support team, if you are on, if you could just post
I saw
up.
them on.
If you could post up a link to the minerals, which is called Energize. Energize your water, energize your cells, energize your body. The greens, we have original, we have berries, we have chocolate. I use those. So that was literally, I was drinking tons of water and it was going straight through me, just running off and wasn't absorbing my body. So I needed the greens. This is why I started to use them for...
He was a fish.
I was a fish.
He is a fish. He still
A
is.
lot of water. So I was drinking more than half my body weight, but it wasn't absorbing. So it's not what you drink, it's what you absorb. And you use the greens to drive it in to the cells. Yep. You're cracking them up. Fiji water, yeah, that's solid.
Or
yep.
annoying. One of the two.
Or annoying. Isn't that annoying? Waterfalls was pretty good though. That was great. I love that song. Which one would you recommend on a budget? Yeah, so I would go with Deer Park or Nestle. Yeah, those would be my top picks if you had to drink bottled water.
Or get a Brita to take out some of the contaminants and buy something to push electrolytes in.
Yeah, there you
Either
go.
way.
So
you
yeah,
don't have to
option
always
2
buy
is
plastic.
buy a simple filter. Simple filter at the store, take out some of the stuff, and then just add like the greens powder. So you're getting tons of nutrients. You're fixing the pH. See what I mean? You'd be probably getting more out of that. BPA water bottles, those are fine. Absolutely. Yep, those are okay. And from a BPA perspective, you want to just make sure the proper plastic, that's for a different teaching at a different time. But I would check, stainless steel, BPA-free water bottles, glass. We try to use glass as much as we can. Julie, you can do greens twice a day. Absolutely. Yep. You're welcome, Regina. Evan Moore, I'm not sure, Scott. I'm not sure on that one. Good morning, Candace. I didn't see that one coming. Like a bridge over troubled water. Yeah, so refrigerator filter, that's great. It's a good start. Nestily tastes nasty. Yeah, then you got to go flavor. We didn't even talk about that. So maybe try the Deer Park. Maybe that's your jam more so. No, because we're not, Sandra, the plastic container is not as big a deal because of the, we're not like having a liquid float around with it. And then the type that we use isn't going to be one of the plastics that are as nasty, like BPA loaded plastics. Ice Mountain,
Okay, I'm gonna be done now. It's just like I finally have like a theme that I can go off of, and like
it's making it so easy. So any kind of spring water is the way I would go if I had to choose. Yep, greens can go into anything. They said you're on a roll today. Wonder where they're going. You ever just look up at an airplane and wonder where they're going?
every time.
Yep.
Kids always say, probably Iowa.
Probably Iowa. So yeah, the support team will post up the greens as well, so you know where to get those on the store. But I use those every single day. Drive the nutrients in, 15 servings of fruits and vegetables in a dried form. Tons of nutritionals, and then it'll help drive the water in. What were you saying?
Well,
okay, there it is.
did you get all the questions?
Thanks for
I got
shopping.
all the.
I'm sweating.
You were
I'm gonna need some water in.
You're like,
Drive
I
some.
can't even
We have to
touch.
rehydrate. I don't think we're gonna have a problem rehydrating. We got a bit of water to drink here.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm gonna go. For maybe a Deer Park, or I think I'm gonna cash in that Fiji over there. Maybe the Evian. We'll see. See what I do. Put some greens in it. I know that. They're gonna be singing those songs all day. She said.
You are gonna have that song in your head. At least the 2 packages we had to buy tested out pretty decent.
Yeah. Oh gosh, this ain't. Will you pick the greens up? Here, hold the back of it up to the camera. Like, what's in the greens? What's not in the greens
How
is the
many
question.
are there now? You keep adding stuff.
I
There's
know, 54 or 55. I lose count. So it's just like chlorella, spirulina. This stuff is just going to be super powered, driving stuff into the cells. And then like carrots and cauliflower and broccoli and spinach and kale and Brussels sprouts,
So far,
blueberries
it sounds like
and
it's
raspberries.
Gonna taste disgusting.
No, because
But it's
this is all.
amazing.
It is tasted amazing. And then oat beta glucan right there, right? That's the stripped out beta glucan from it. That lowers your cholesterol levels. We got organic flax seeds, so it's got omega-3s in it. It's got all your digestive enzymes, which is going to fix any digestive issues.
goodness.
It has all your probiotics, 10 billion of them. You don't have to take separate supplements for these 2 things. Then we got turmeric. We got Q-Ceritin. Q-Ceritin is a powerhouse for the immune system. Milk thistle detoxifies the liver. Red beet powder supports healthy blood pressure.
Jeepers.
Aloe vera, licorice, and cassia cinnamon are going to support blood pressure and your digestive system. And then we got a whole detox blend. Green tea extract is decaffeinated. Goji berry,
Just stop.
acai.
It's just too much.
It's crazy. And then it's sweetened with monk fruit. So, yeah. So that's a good one. That's what I put in.
There ain't nothing in the water when you drink that stuff. Except
So.
good stuff.
Yeah, so I'll just do like a half a scoop twice a day is an easy way to do it. And it kind of keeps it just going in and keeps it driving the water to my cells, drinking water on top of that. And then I also do the Energize, which is full of the minerals and electrolytes. Add it to the water. Plus, it's a full dose of vitamin C.
So things like that
for
too
immune
are
system.
super helpful. Like if you're in a position where you have to have certain things, like I
Grab the
only can
Energize.
drink bad water. I'm in a hospital and I can only eat what they're giving me or whatever. Like these type of things are essential to have in your back pocket. That's why we carry them.
Here, show them that one. So they're wondering. So like, what does an athlete use? How would I get the electrolytes in? This is what we use. So look, you got your full dose of vitamin C, 1734. Huge dose of vitamin C. That's huge for the immune system right now. Magnesium, you don't have to take a separate magnesium supplement. The chloride, the sodium, and the potassium. Potassium is huge. We get way too little of that. So there's your minerals. And then D-ribose and taurine are powerhouses for your heart. They help energize your heart, which is your most important muscle. And then look at these little secret bioflavonoids over here. Q-Ceritin and rutin. Oh, really powerful when it comes to your immune system right now. They're getting a lot of attention because that one is being studied for its effect on COVID. How about that?
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
little sneaky one.
So, yeah, it depends on the scenario of the cinnamon, but yeah, I like the cassia. Monk fruit is the sweetener. You got it. The green's on the store. They just posted it up, I believe. Support is helping out there. So, yeah, was that beneficial? You guys got to see some water? Hit share button. I think someone needs to see this thing. Spread the love, spread the mission.
We got to
That would
get
mean
you
the
out of
world.
our house for Field Trip Friday.
Yep, we bought a lot of water for you. All we ask in return, share it so someone else can learn from all the info. Then it gets used over and over again, and people can learn, hey, maybe it's something in my water.
Hold on, hold on.
People, and then people can learn, hey, maybe there's something in my water.
There must be something in the water.
Oh my goodness. Don't go chasing waterfalls, and I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay.
Use some filtration. Use some aids like minerals, the Energize, or the greens. Go for more spring-based water. That's going to be your route. Share the video. Help someone else out. And the environmental working group, tap water. Just EWG tap water. Search that, and you'll be able to check out the contaminants in your area. So there you go.
Yes, kids can use that. You would just use a less, like not a full scoop.
Yep. Margie shared it. Who else is joining? Who's joining Margie? Who's on the share train today? Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Okay. Yeah, collagen's back in. That's on the store.
Maybe
That's
it's
in
on
there.
her way.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she's waiting for it to be shipped.
Betsy shared it. Thanks, Betsy. Nikki, what's up? Okay, Christine, thanks. Working on it, Nancy. You got it. Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. All right.
Okay.
This is Living Good. Let's go get on with the day. You guys go get on with the day. And
Make it a great one. You might as well. You're never gonna get this one back.
can you cue me up one more time? Real quick. Just real quick, one more time.
There must be something in the water.
Okay, go make it a great day. Go live good so you can do good in the world, and don't chase waterfalls.
Still don't know what that means.
Must be something in the water. It makes me that way. Bye, guys. Hit the share button. Help someone else out. If you need a book, that's where to start. Water's all broken down in that. You can check it out. My book explains it. We'll send you one for free. It's in the link right there. See ya.